to promote maritime safety, environmental sustainability, education, economic development, and international cooperation. The Nigerian Navy and the National Hydrographic Agency will jointly host the 2025 Hydrographic Day celebration at the West African Hydrographic Summit in Abuja. At the International Press Conference today, the hydrographer of the Federation disclosed that this will help align national effort with global maritime priorities, that is, the UN Sustainable Development Goals, especially SDG 14, Life Below Water.
And seabed to support the Seabed 2030 initiative, a global program critical for the safety of navigation, climate resilience, environmental stewardship, and economic growth of the world. Thirdly, we will showcase innovations in hydrography, technology, through exhibitions and live demonstrations. Last year, we celebrated the role of hydrography in maritime safety. This year, we took a bold step by addressing regional gaps and aligning with global frameworks as well as regional frameworks like the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, the United Nations Sustainable Goal 12, titled Life Below Water. This emphasizes the critical importance of the ocean and marine resource to human well-being and the planet and the health of the planet.
During an interactive session, Rear Admiral Lugode disclosed that in the Nigerian Navy, about 15% of personnel are trained hydrographers and members of the National Hydrographic Agency, while 11 personnel are now in training outside the country in the last 1 year.
Possibly we are about, say, 30 in terms of trained. We're about 30. And the IHO has what you call the category A and category B categorization, which is almost like your call to bar, for lack of a better word, or your co-rent. You know, the chief of naval staff is the hydrographer too. So including him and myself, of course. But what is more important is that we have about 11 people now training actively outside the country in the last 1 year. One just flew in over the weekend, female. Okay. We also have, and I think this is a good time to mention, we have a program called the Empowering Women in Hydrography program. We've screened about 18 women with STEM background personnel to join. It's an IHO program, it's a global program, and we screened them. They've met the, in terms of aptitude, STEM criteria, and we are going to be presenting them for training in the subsequent years. One is the safety of the ships that go to sea in terms of their charts. If a chart is like a road. If you don't know the road to a destination, you will go anywhere. So what we produce in terms of hydrographic charts is what allows vessels, when on naval operations, go safely. If not, you will hear that they are going into some areas that they don't understand the bathymetry or the depth of water there, and then they will not be able to perform their function. Secondly, we have products like what you call the tide tables to tell you the height of tide in many areas. Is used practically by the Navy for their operations in many places, and even in inland waters. We also contribute to giving the Navy capabilities in making decisions in GIS. I interest you to know that the Chief of Naval Staff was the pioneer officer who started making tide tables locally in Nigeria. Using his personal computer, he started doing what you call harmonic constants on his computer.
Highlighting activities lined up for the West African Hydrographic Summit and the 2025 Hydrographic Day celebration, the hydrographer of the Federation, Rear Admiral Lugode, said on 19th June 2025 the event will open with an exhibition and industry presentation.
The activities and highlights of the West African Hydrographic Summit and the 2025 Hydrographic Day celebration features a packed package and agenda as follows. On 19th June 2025, the event will open with an exhibition and industry presentation, as well as showcasing the proposed West African Regional Office and Training Center for International Center for Electronic Charts or Electronic Navigational Charts, which is going to be hosted by Nigeria. We also will showcase cutting-edge maritime and hydrographic technologies, including unmanned vehicles and some AI technologies which we have emplaced in the agency in the last 1 year. This will be followed in the afternoon by a maiden West African Hydrographic Summit aimed at enhancing collaboration within West Africa, and with the catch, we don't want to leave anyone behind. On 20th June, the plenary session, characterized with technical papers on seabed mapping, low economy strategies, and innovation in hydrography, will be featured. The final day, which is the 21st of June, which is the actual World Hydrographic Day celebration globally, will have keynote addresses, panel discussions, as well as a dinner and awards night for deserving people, both within the Navy and the private sector, who have contributed to the growth of hydrography over the years.
Spider News report that Nigeria's hosting of World Hydrographic Day will serve as a platform for regional cooperation, government agencies, international maritime, oceanographical organizations, navies, and hydrographic officers and scientific communities are expected to participate in the summit. The inaugural West African Hydrographic Summit, held alongside the 2025 celebration, aims to foster collaboration among West African nations, promoting innovation and addressing challenges in hydrography across the region. Olaimi Eso, First Spy TV.